10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, what's going on, peoples? Man, y'all, wait, hold on. Look, I'm doing this on this stupid iPhone, and it gives you a different setup. What's going on, Miss Lady T, Angela Jackson? Hello, y'all. I had to come on here and do this live. I was gonna go live earlier, and I hate that I just seen Angie click to live, but I'm not gonna be on here long. I had to. I gotta get this off my chest. I like to keep y'all abreast of what's going on in Sky's life the Chicago way. And about how y'all doing? I hope all is well. Oh Lord, y'all over there fight. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be loud. All right. Um, let me I'm gonna tell y'all, it was so weird yesterday. And I guess this is of course gonna be another version of I had started doing videos under the topic of choices. So this is gonna be choices, but I'm gonna have to title this one When Men Should I title this? Because I want women to also share in the message, but I guess the message is more regarding men. When men show up and don't show up, well, I'll figure the title out later. Y'all can help me out with the title later. But well, let me first say welcome back to Skylife. My name is Skylife, everybody. I'm the host. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And also put on your seatbelt because sometimes we do go for a wild ride. but but um and shout out to all the moderators and my true subscribers. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys. I want to know I want to tell y'all what was going on. So, just how God works, it's really weird. So yesterday, and I kind of felt, kind of weird all weekend, but then I woke up yesterday and I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so I called into work, for a mental health day because I don't know about y'all, but I take mental health days, okay? Because sometimes I need them, and a lot of times, it's different things that are going on. But I will. Can y'all hear me good? I hope y'all can hear me good. So I'll call in. I called in for a mental health day. So I was just chilling, and then I guess it was, I'll say about mid afternoon, because y'all know I don't get up all that early. I'm not no early bird if I don't have to be. I guess my rest. So I got a call from a young man, and I'm calling him a young man. Not to say that he's a young man, but I'm gonna just say I had a call from a one of my homies. Okay, I'll just say an associate of mine. Call me, and I was debating if I was gonna answer the phone. Because it has, over the years, it's definitely been a friend over many, many moons, many, many years. But we had previously had a couple of uh yeah, I would say arguments, misunderstandings, miscommunications, or we just was arguing. Okay, I ain't gonna say it was a miscommunication. We both understood what we were saying. Now he might not have understood how I took it, but it was a situation where I got mad. We exchanged words, and I got mad because y'all gotta understand. Well, some of y'all been watching me for a while. You've been subscribed to the channel for a while, so a lot of y'all have seen how it goes. I'm a very sweet person. You know, and then it's like once somebody threw a shot or throw me in the cross, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to respond. So basically, that's what happened. And depending on the level of the situation and what's done, I will hold grudges. Okay, some that can never be removed. So normally over time, and depending on the situation, and if that person was really considered like a true friend or even valuable to me in life, um, after I calm down, I'm okay and I'm able to talk. Okay, so uh, it's been a minute because I think he's called and tried to contact me. I ain't pick up because I wasn't ready, because basically with me, if you catch me in a time when the sun and the moon ain't lined up, it's not gonna be good for you. The conversation ain't gonna be good, my mood not gonna be good. So I was like, okay. And I think also I forgot what I was mad at him about too. That's really what happened. So I answered the phone. And so he's talking to me, starts talking to me about real estate. And I can't remember. I think he asked me if I had a unit available or something like that. And I was like, I just said no. And we started talking there. So this guy is, um, he's a heavy hitter in the real estate game, also in the construction game. Just he's definitely a winner. you know, definitely somebody to be respected. You know, we just are a lot alike, you know. So sometimes we clash. So that'll happen too. Sometimes you'll have people in your life that you'll be so much alike that you'll clash. And so we had a couple of clashes along the way. Maybe even a minor cross might have been through, but you know, can't be verified, so you can't really hold that on nobody until it's verified. You know what I'm saying? So, um, with that being said, I picked up the phone. He starts talking to me about real estate, and then it's just so weird because I was like down yesterday. Like like I told you guys, I called off. Didn't feel well. Needed a mental health day. Um, and plus my back was hurting. I don't know what was going on with my back, but I just was off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he hadn't called me in a while, and for him to call me was just weird. You know, out the blue, I'm like, okay, well, you see how God works. And he starts talking to me about some things he's doing, and I don't know. I try and tell you guys all the time, try not to be the smartest person in the room, okay? Especially if it's something that you want to do and want to get into, try not to be the smartest person in the room. So he's definitely he got way more knowledge in that real estate game and construction and all of that stuff than me. Okay, so he just starts talking to me about different topics, dropping some gems on me, telling me how to do a couple of things in regards to like financing and stuff like that. But it was just really, and I was just really glad to hear from him because, um, he's a valuable individual and somebody who's been steady. Now we've been, you know, squabbling, probably arguing on and off for years. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was good to hear from him because he comes through dropping gems. You see what I'm saying? So I just I'm trying to see what so I'm trying to get to the point of what I'm saying. Basically is this, he showed up at a time where I didn't even think he would show up, and I was just saying I was just grateful for that and very appreciative of that because I didn't get a chance to tell you guys, but and it was funny because I think the topic it came up in regards to, I think Dana had brought it up saying, are women too independent because something of men when men don't show up or something, or do they not need men? And I guess my point of this is saying that women are almost forced to be, probably they're probably gonna be ready to argue. Women have to be independent when men don't show up, though. Okay, when you have, and I'm gonna say this, I'm not gonna put it on all my life because all my life is not something that I've been through. I'm gonna say, let's say the past 5, and I'm gonna just stretch it to 10, so maybe I could just do a catch-all of men not showing up, okay, and individuals not showing up in my life where I felt that they should, because I consider if somebody tells you that they're a friend, it's certain expectations you have of them because there's certain expectations they have of me, and I definitely have certain expectations of them. So, and then if people are telling you that they want to do a project with you or they your friend, they gonna look out for you, or you gonna pay them to do a project and then they don't show up, it just it's strange to me. And I don't know if any of you guys know anybody in the audience has experienced that same thing, but it's weird. Like, because I'm the type of person that I'm very straightforward. You can have a conversation with me. You could tell me that you can't do it or you're not coming. But to sit up here, have a whole conversation with me, say you're going to do something, make plans to do it, even make arrangements to do it. I mean, it's been situations, even making situations with my mom for people to come do stuff and they don't show up. It'll be a no call, no show, or mostly no call, no show, or it'll just be like, okay, and then you'll sit there and think like, okay, maybe they was busy. We'll give them another chance. But then it's like you get a person another chance. You know what I'm saying? You don't trip off the first time, but then after that, you like, well, hold on, what's going on? So it turns into why are they doing this? Why are they acting in this behavior? Why are they not showing up? So I don't know. That's just been my experience over the past 10 years with people who are quote unquote supposed to be friends of mine or cool with me, associates, whatever the topic is. But that's just what's been happening. So I say that to say this: when that happens, this job still has to get done. Okay. The situation, the job, whatever the task is, still has to get done. And guess what? If that man isn't there to do it or to achieve what he said he was gonna do or do the job, guess what? It has to get done. Whether I have to do it or get somebody else to do it, it has to get done. So I want to make sure people understand that women don't necessarily want to be 100% independent. I definitely want to have. I gotta have some independence. I'm not about to ever be um dependent on any man or I should say individual to that point. It's not gonna be man or woman, but that's what happens. And we all are probably experiencing this same topic different ways, because I've had friends to say they've had their husbands, ex-husbands, kids, fathers not show up in different ways for them. And guess what? Whatever it is, the task has to be done. So I don't understand why people just don't why guys don't get that. And then it turns out that they are trying to pretty much they looking weird at you like, well, why she mad? What's she upset about? And why? Because it's about communication, people. Okay. And it's about the choices you make. If you are telling somebody that you're going to do something, that's a choice you're making. Okay. And when you decide not to do it and you leave no conversation or have no communication about it, you letting that person down. You see what I'm saying? You basically are dropping the ball. You dropping that person out and you just pretty much leaving them, where they at. And understand that that person is going to feel a certain way. They're going to react a certain way. So I just wanted to say that. Like, I was just wondering if anybody else was going through that. But needless to say, so I was talking to my friend. He dropped a bunch of gems on me, and just help motivate me, give me a couple suggestions, and trying to keep me on the right track. And also, I've been going through the thing where it's like friends of mine. I'm dealing with people who are, I guess they're not motivated to do anything, but you know how your friends are. When things get great, then everybody wants to show up, and then they want to enjoy the enjoy the goods once all the hard work is done. That's how color folks do. But so after I had left him, I had just went to the park and I was just sitting there, gathering my thoughts and just relaxing, chilling. Phone rings again. I'm like, wow. So somebody else called me. Now this person um is not anybody I've known for years, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely somebody that I truly respect and I look up to. And he calls and asks me a couple questions about some um I'll just say technology stuff. And of course, I'm always asked, how are you? And that took the conversation into uh some gems. So uh and he doesn't even know it. He just like this other guy really helped lift me up, helped motivate me because this guy's also a heavy hitter. a well-known established winner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about people. These people are dedicated to what they do. They put in time, they put in work, and they are reaping the benefits of their hard work. So these are people, two guys that I look up to, and they both know it because I've told them. So but it was just real interesting. Like, he probably doesn't even know it. He might hear it now and just be like, wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, I was just sitting there down, and he just called me out the blue for he had a question about something, and it just turned into him giving me, dropping some gems, you guys, and basically just telling me everybody in life is not going to see your vision. Okay. And even if they do, they're not going to necessarily be around to fulfill it. Okay. So you just have to basically move forward and send yourself around the people who are going to be there. Sometimes they're not going to be there. I'm the type of person that, when I get to the top, I want my friends to be there, but that might not be the case. Some of my friends aren't, I don't know, dedicated, or I should say, some people get complacent, because I get complacent sometimes, and so that does happen. But I mean, my dream's not their dream. You know what I'm saying? So you can't necessarily get mad at somebody for not being there for your dream and experiencing the same thing for you. And I shouldn't even call it a dream. I might even just say a project, because when you think dreams, sometimes dreams never happen, or dreams sometimes sound like they're not achievable. But my dreams are gonna happen. So let's just say projects. Okay, my visions and my projects. So um, it was just amazing, and understand this, people. It's pits and there's valleys in life. Okay, so of course you make the choices you make, and then you have to, suffer the ramifications of your choices. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not good. But in valleys, in life, it's gonna be pits and valleys. Okay, and the whole goal in life is not to have very low pits and very no, it's hills and valleys. You do not want your valleys and the pits to be too far lower than the top of your hill. Okay, so when everything is going great, you want it to be even. And in life, there's gonna be ups and downs. You just don't want to have bad, real low downs and then real high highs. It might take you out the game. You see what I'm saying? To recover from a real low valley or a situation that you might get in. So I always try and keep that as even as you can, but it's gonna happen. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have ups and downs. Just life, okay? I don't care what anybody tries to tell you. Nobody is 100% happy. Nobody does not have problems. Everybody has problems. They have issues in their family, issues in their household. I don't care wherever they go. People can get on social media and act like everything is hunky dory and everything is great, and they have no problems. Trust me, that is a lie. You're not the only one going through things. Okay, that's why I come on here, because I want y'all to understand that Skylight is telling you exactly about these pits and valleys. Okay, it's ups and it's downs. Everything is not great over here. Okay, and you all should know that when you don't hear from me. Now, I'm not gonna say that my situations are just horrible, because over time I have built my life up to handle most situations, and a lot of things have to do with saving and having money. So, and I'm not trying to say I got no money now, but I'm just trying to tell you I have saved, so when the rain, and I have a rainy day fund, so like when things happen, I'm able to maintain and it's not hitting me so bad. Okay, please don't think I got some money, because no, I don't. I ain't got nothing. I'm making it work just like you making it work. I'm making it off what my budget is, and y'all making it off work off y'all budget. But that's really all it is to, when them rainy days come, when that car breaks down, when that air conditioner goes out, when that unexpected bill comes. Like right now, it's tax. Okay, taxes was already a couple weeks ago. So right now it's insurance time. It is tax time, property tax time. You know what I'm saying? The tag on the cars, stuff like that. And then there's other issue construction things that I got on my plate. But when that stuff comes, I try to make sure I got some stuff saved so I'm ready for it. And it's not gonna take me down and hit me so hard. But so back to what I was saying. Um so I was talking to the guy, and I want you guys to understand again, don't be the smartest in the room. Okay. Now, he was just telling me some things about how he moved in life and how he did things in life, you guys, that generated a lot of income for him, and just really learned, and how he learned from other people by not being the smartest in the room. You see what I'm saying? So I just want to share that information with you guys, because a lot of people, and we'll do that. We get with a group, we get comfortable, and those people aren't necessarily motivated. They're not gonna motivate you. There's a little bit of envy, there's a little bit of hate, and we see it, but we like, oh well, we've been cool with them, or they've been cool with us, or so I'm gonna just let it have a pass. Plus I have fun with them, so I don't really want to cut them off as a friend. I still want them to hang around, but I'm letting y'all know, when the rubber meets the road and you trying to do something and uplift yourself, those people aren't gonna be there. Okay, there's gonna be a time where you just have to let them go, or either they gonna let themselves go. That's the funny thing too. In my life, I've had people let me go, that they could say whatever reason it was for, but they let me go. But sometimes people realize that they're not going to be able to keep up with you, and they can't even accept it themselves. You see what I'm saying? They know that they envious, they know that they jealous, they know that they don't have the motivation you do, because understand, people, we get the same 24 hours a day. Okay, there's nothing that I can do that you can't do, that the other person can't do. Man, woman, female, none of that. Okay, that's why I tell you I am she and I am him. Okay, because I'm gonna bring that same pressure, I'm gonna bring that same worth ethic. It's all in regards to whether you want to bring it or not, if you want to do it or not. Okay, some people just want to sit back and think money is gonna fall off the money tree, which I told y'all is not there, because if it was, I would have found it. But it's not gonna come like that. It's not gonna knock on your door. You got to go out there and get it if you want it. Okay, and I'm not talking about being like the guy Jay Moran got millions. I'm talking about being comfortable. Okay, my level of comfort in what I want in life, I don't know what you want in life, but is to, when the bills come, I got the money to pay them, y'all. That's all I want. I want to have the money to pay them. The rainy day fund is good. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's it. I don't know what y'all want, but that's really it. And we're gonna have another conversation, because it was funny, and I really enjoyed the other day when I was talking to Dana, Miss Lady T, and Chi-Town. We were just having a general conversation with things, and I did see that, some of y'all might have questions about things, because it was funny. Dana just started asking me questions, and it's just stuff that you assume that people know, but they don't know. You see what I'm saying? A lot of things from Chicago. He was asking me about different stuff, what drill is, and different topics like that. And then, you know what? And I got to give a shout out to him. And I think I told you guys this before. um, he just brought me back to reality in regards to salary, a person with a salary versus a person with wages. And it's so weird, you guys, because we were just talking, and he was like, I don't know how we got on the topic, but we were talking about budgeting or something like that. And I was making a statement that, I have all of my expenses down, where I know exactly how much I have to make to survive every month. And he brought me to reality, and he was like, well, you must have a salary job. And I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I have a salary? He was like, because everybody doesn't have a salary job. Ding, 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 ding. Now, not being stupid, okay, and not knowing, it's just I have been removed from that from so long that it really wasn't my reality. Okay. And when I talk to you guys, I want to talk to you guys from different perspectives. And I thank God that he said that, because the light bulb came on. And understand this, we will have a conversation about that. But and I, you know what, and I don't know why, because I don't care if I got a salary job or not, I'm still gonna always have a side hustle. It's gonna be a wage job. It's gonna be a wage hustle somewhere in there. Okay, understand that it's gonna be there, but that is never, for so long, that hasn't been my main um hustle and main lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? So uh I guess I haven't spoke on that or spoken on that topic, but basically what he was saying is your check is not going to be the same every week, so you can't really do that budget like I've been, explaining to you guys and having conversations with you guys about the budget. Your budget is not going to be the same, and he's right, because when I was making wages, Charlie, please, man, Joe, they play so many games, play with your check. If you don't kiss the right behind, they're gonna give you less hours. Trust me, y'all been there, done that. Got 2 t-shirts with my name on the back, and I tore them up because I hated the experience. Okay, I don't even know where them t-shirts is at no more. But I'm gonna tell you this. I told him a little quick thing too. When you got a wage job, you gonna have to do more than one wage job. Okay, because sometimes in wage jobs they don't add up. And like I said, people play games with you because they know what it all entails. So they're gonna try and make your hours short. They're gonna make you almost have to beg to get a raise. They just gonna put you in a cross that they control. And that's really why I fought so hard. And I knew a long time ago, that's why I knew I had to go to school or I had to open my own business, because when somebody got you under control like that, they could play with your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And then when they finally pull the rug from up under you, you are basically devastated, because you basically make almost enough money to survive, but it's hard for you to put up to save and have extras. And then on them weeks that they mad at you and they give you 12 hours when you supposed to either be a part-time employee, it's just, man, I trust me, y'all. I know the games. I know all the games. And then they tell you you're going to be full time, but they never let you touch that 40-hour mark because they don't want to have to pay insurance for you. I mean, and then you can't get overtime. Trust me, I get it, y'all. Trust me, I do get it. But I'm going to tell you this, maintain, okay? Keep you a side hustle. Everybody can't go to college. College is not for everybody also. And like I said before, college is for people who basically want to work for somebody else. Okay, that's what they training you to do. But at the same time, it does give you different skill sets. It teaches you how to debate. It teaches you how to analyze. It teaches you how to do research. It teaches you how to do a lot of methodical things that people who don't go to college don't have. Okay, so it's other skill sets that you get. Same thing when you're in grammar school, you get certain skill sets and social skills from that. But in regards to, I'm gonna tell you this: if you got a wage, try and get a trade, y'all. That's your best bet. Get a trade. Okay, I don't care if you become an electrician on the side or you start working to go to trade school to be an electrician, a plumber, a barber is always good money. Now, even if you can't stand up, that's what my one friend told me. He's like, I can't stand up like that. You better get that chair. You know how the barber lean on the chair, or sit on the chair and cut your hair. Oh, when I was doing hair, I would sit on the chair plenty of times. I wasn't standing up that whole time. Your knees hurt, your back hurt, your shins hurt, everything start hurting. Okay, and those mats that you got down there don't help unless you got the big thick mat. So get you a trade. What was I saying? Barber, plumber, electrician, um, trying to think of some more trades. Something that people could do. Oh, you know what? They would take some IT classes, take some technology classes. I forgot about that. Trucking. Okay, let me open my brain. Trucking. You could do dispatching. Like you have to, what I did yesterday, I was sitting thinking, even when I talked to my first buddy that called me, I was just thinking of the industries that will forever be around. the morticians will always be around. The medical field, technology, um, trucking and transportation, cosmetology, um, I'm trying to think what else. It was something else. I had about 7 topics. If you stay within them fields, because I'm not no medical person, I'm not no healthcare person. I'm not gonna sit up here and try and lie and be. That's just not me. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But trust me, people will always, 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 always have health issues. Okay, and think about it. People are always gonna die. People are always gonna get their nails done. People are always gonna get their hair done. It's just, think about it. Technology's forever growing. That's how we on here. StreamYard wasn't no application that was around when I was born. These cell phones, they didn't have video, the capability to do video chats when I was growing up. That's technology. So just look at what's going on. And I hate to say it, but in Chicago, sure, if you a mortician and you got a funeral home, or even if you a cosmetologist do people's hair that die, I hope you know that they have cosmetologists and barbers that do dead people's hair. Okay, you can go in there and do those people's hair and make you some money. If you ain't scared of dead bodies, that's an option. Trucking, okay. How do you think everything are you getting? The majority of 72% to 75% of the goods that you got came off a truck, or landed on a truck in the process of getting it to where it is. And it's different levels, it's different options. They have warehousing, it's different things that you could do inside of trucking. Okay. What was the other one? Technology, cosmetology, healthcare, more mortuary science. I can't think of the other one, but basically the the my recommendation is, if you have a wage job, try and save what you can, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't care if it is $10 a week. I have different savings accounts in how I save money, but one of them is a no touch savings, and that's the rainy day fund. I don't care what happens. I do not touch that money. Okay, because I don't care what you want to believe, what people want to get you to believe. Something bad is going to happen in your life, and it's going to take money to get you out of it. Okay, and like I mentioned before, the car is going to break down. You might have to do a quick move. The air conditioning might go out. Your kid might have a tuition bill that needs to be paid that they ain't tell you about for some books or something. I mean, the list goes on and on. You might get sick. Okay, understand this. When I had to get my surgery done, I ain't never been through no process like that. And the money that they give you is not the same as your check. Okay, and I, of course, had a little cushion, but I didn't know. I don't know. I just didn't plan it. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, y'all. I ain't planning right, but I had got a little tight. You see what I'm saying? Them checks started touching when I was off work. Now, granted, I had different insurances that were paying and kicking in, but you gotta understand they kick in after you turn in this piece of paperwork and turn in that piece of paperwork. Everything has a requirement, and it's on their timeline. It's not on your timeline. So when that money come, they ain't worried. It's not coming when your bills are due. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta have that rainy day fund. So I don't care if it's $5 a week. You need that no touch savings. Okay. But yeah, that happened when I had to have that surgery. Shoot, I was almost happy to go to work. You be happy to be off because you ain't got to go to work. But when you sitting there and your bills ain't right, and you like, oh God, stressing about it, thinking about it, knowing you got to deal with it, you know, it's just like, man, that's a whole different story. That was messing up my mental peace. You see what I'm saying? I'm down medically, and I need my mental to be chill too. That'll mess you up. But just maintain, y'all. I will have more of a conversation about it. But real talk, you gotta move around. You gotta hustle. People talk about how people talk about what's child care issues. You better find a friend. One, you got a friend that ain't doing nothing, ain't gonna do nothing, don't want to do nothing, had no motivation to do nothing. You got to pay them a couple dollars, give them a 3.5 and a 40 ounce, and a meal, a happy meal, and let them watch your kids. And you get out there and get that trade, because once you get the skill, it's on you. You create your own schedule. You working for yourself, basically. You created your own business. You don't work for nobody else. And if once you get it established, you go in when you work when you want to work. Okay. Now some things take longer than others. Now when you have things like electricians and plumbers, I think with that you have to be careful, because you'll run into issues with, I think, like a union issue, but I'm not really sure. I know you have to have some type of some, I forgot what they call it. It's something that you got to tap in with the union or something like that. But I think some of those guys are like freelance. But if you want to do it, look into it and see what you find out. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. I just wanted to come on here and just tell you guys how in life, some people just don't even know. Like they just be there for you. And I want to say shout out to them two men that called me yesterday. Like they don't even know it, but they really motivated me. And I appreciate them, because people, and also understand this, people don't have to share anything with you guys, okay? When you got a friend or a new person, or associate, whatever title you want to give them, and if somebody shares some information with you, be grateful, be appreciative. And I want to tell you, both of y'all, thank you, okay? Because they don't have to share information with me. They don't have to tell me anything. Because understand this, even when I share stuff with you guys, it's stuff that I have like experienced. It might be something that I went to school and paid for. That education, it might be a lesson learned, but people pay everything in life right now. That's what they call a consultation. Okay, you pay a consultation fee to get that in-depth information from people. Okay, so when they dropping gems, you better listen and take notes. Okay, and be grateful. Because a lot of times you'll have people that, well, that's my friend. They should tell me for free. Not necessarily. Because it's because you got friends that are takers. Okay, so they'll take information from you and keep taking, taking, taking. And I had situations like that too. And then when it's time for me to need something, maybe you can't provide me with information. Maybe you could provide me with work. Maybe you could give me a ride to go somewhere. You see what I'm saying? You call that barter and trades. But you can't do that when I need you to do it. Okay? So always understand there's a flip side to everything. So while you think your friend is supposed to give you some free information or some free game, look at it and say, what are you doing for them? How are you helping them out? Because information is money, and it's also time that was taken to acquire the information. And always know time is money. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave this with you. And I think Andrew wanted me to come over there and holler at her. I guess when I leave, I got a conversation. But understand this, never be the smartest in the room. I'm telling you right now, I want to be the dumbest, okay? Because I want to sit and ask questions. And the one thing that I'm going to do, and I learned yesterday that my buddy teaches, investing in stock classes. So that's one thing I'm going to do, because I need to get into that, okay? But yeah, just surround yourself with better people. Go somewhere and be good, be great. Because it's so easy to fall into a group of people that ain't doing nothing, don't want to do nothing. That's easy. You know, I've had plenty of people around me like that. But when you have want to achieve something, and you got them same people doubting you, like, why you want to do that? Oh, you a nerd now? You going to school now? You a nerd? You a lame? Oh, you don't want to drink no more? You don't want to smoke no more? You don't want to go to the club no more? It's just like whatever you want to do, they got a judgment for you. You know what I'm saying? But when you want to go out and get a job and work and be great, they looking at you like they don't want to come along and do that. I promise you they don't. Trust me, I done had all type of friends, y'all, all the way from the gutter to the street, all the way to the one sitting drinking hot tea and on. I mean, It's all and they not that different. Okay, the only thing different in people is their income. Cause understand, I don't care if they had a low. You got some smart, some very smart, intelligent, skilled people that ain't got a dime to their name, and a lot of them are sitting in prison. Okay, understand that there's a lot of guys sitting in prison. They got skills. They could take a car, tear it down, and build it back up in a day. I promise you, they can. But they just went down the wrong road. They made the wrong choice, and they wound up in a place that is making money off of them daily, and they don't want to let them out. Okay, so don't think just because somebody got some money that they smarter than you. Not necessarily, because with money brings access. Okay, money opens doors and it gives you access to certain things. You could pay for more things. Now, also, and with that being respect, sometimes when you go through them paid doors, you are able to network with different people, which brings you more knowledge. Okay, so that's what the difference is, and see how money helps. Okay, but once again, once you get through that door, you're not bartering a trade with Chico and Pookie. Now you talking to Bob and Randall. Okay, you're bartering a trade with them. Okay, can you put a new roof on my house, and I'll do your parents' taxes for you? Okay, you see what I'm saying? Whole different ball game. Those are the people who I wanna chop it up with. You see what I'm saying? Teach me some. Okay, learn me some. But I'm not gonna keep y'all. Hey, White T Dip, what's going on? Thank y'all for coming in. Um, but I just want to say a little message to y'all. I'm about to go over here on Angie channel and then eat me some food. But yeah, shout out to the guys that called me yesterday. I appreciate you. You didn't even know it, but you motivated me and lifted me back up. I'm all right. Yeah, I still got stuff on my plate, but it's gonna get done. But I'm talking about y'all. I'm thinking it's some things that I gotta think about. You know, it's some things I gotta think about, and sometimes certain things I'm patient with, and some things I'm not patient with. But times things are gonna take their course, and you just got to be ready for when the opportunity arises. Though that's the main thing, is when the opportunity arises or when the opportunity is called, you have to be ready to take it. Even if you can't put your foot all the way through the door, just put your foot in there. Okay, put your little toe in there and just catch the dough. And then sometimes you can work your way through the whole dough, because trust me, it's some deals that came across me. I don't got the money for 'em. You see what I'm saying? It's me. It's Sky. I'm not married. I told y'all I'm 100 strong alone. I'm pushing and trying to maintain. So it's a lot of things that I miss, but I at least try and have that connection with the person. So when the bread is right or it is up, I can go ahead and move forward with the project. Or at least talk about it. Learn something along the way, even if you can't do it. So it's just different ways, like they saying, there's many ways to skin a cat. But I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, I'm about to go over there on Angie channel. But shout out to the two men that just called me out the blue, y'all. You know, and was able to uplift me and give me a lot of things to think about. I'm talking about a lot of things, and things that could really change my life. Okay, so I just gotta think about it and decide. But thank you guys for coming to Sky Life. Make sure you guys hit the like button, please, on your way out. Um, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk. Not today. I think I'm about to. That's another thing, y'all. I've been putting in some hours, man. I've been doing a lot of overtime. Y'all be sleep. I'm up woke. I always know that. You know. Sometimes, yeah, I said I rest when I'm dead. I rest in my casket. Okay. That's when I'm rest. Cause I promise you, I'm doing doubles, triples, or whatever they. You know what I'm saying? I just got to keep that bread coming in until I get some of this. You know what I'm saying? Just get some steady income coming how I need it. So, but it's all good. I hope everything in you guys' life is well. Understand the Sky Life loves y'all.
We're gonna have more conversations where we do Q&As. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I was really shocked when Dana just started asking me questions, and a lot of his questions were about Chicago. But we're gonna do Q&As because some of y'all might have different questions. Now, I'm not acting like I'm the almighty one, got everything together, and God's gift to the earth. No, that's not me. But if there's anything I could do to um we can conversate, throw ideas off of one another. Maybe you have something that you're doing that could help somebody else, or different ways of doing things. That's what I'm about. Okay, that's it. That's all. Okay, everybody's gonna follow their own path in life. Everybody has their own dreams, their own projects, their own expectations. But please pay attention to the people in your life. Everybody is not gonna be there for you. Okay. When I told you guys, when I got locked out the house, and that was like one of my worst situations, everybody didn't show up. Okay. Everybody wasn't there. And then shout out to Kevin, the young man that passed away at the beginning of May. He was killed in a car accident, you guys, by a drunk driver. He was one of the guys that showed up and, busted the door down so I can get back in the crib. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, just be appreciative for those people who do show up and really got your back at the time of need, because when it's time to go out and kick it and have fun, I don't need nobody there. You know what I'm saying? I need you when I can't be there. I need somebody to do what I can't do, or be somewhere where I can't be. But then just do what you say you're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? People just need people to show up and let their word be bond. Do what they say they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And communicate, people. Y'all learn communication. Learn how to have healthy communication. I don't care if it's something that somebody don't want to hear. That communication needs to be had. If it's something you can't do, it's a communication that needs to be had. But don't just not have no communication and just drop people along the way. I mean, but unless you don't want to deal with them no more, then okay, so be it. But if you have any intention on communicating again with a person or being in a person's life, you need to have that communication. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your square, and whether they want to hear it or not, and have the communication. All right, you guys. I'm not gonna keep y'all. Let me run over there because I ain't gonna be over that long. Do everything in God's divine order. And let me say that too to my new subscribers before I get out of here. Sometimes the devil is busy, okay, and you got people trying to bring unnecessary attention to Sky Life. And understand this: Sky Life is gonna defend herself. Okay, I'm gonna defend myself. And sometimes in the process of defending myself, I might say some things where you might feel you got hit in the crossfire. Please don't take it like that. Sky Life is not God. Okay? I'm not God. I can't judge you. Okay? But understand this: when somebody is attacking me or says something about me or trying to put some unnecessary line attention on me. So I don't like unnecessary attention. I don't know if y'all know that, but I don't. I don't like unnecessary attention. Okay. So when a person puts some unnecessary attention on me, or I feel try to do me some verbal harm, physical harm, whatever type of harm, I'm gonna respond. Okay. Sometimes, it just depends on what the tactic is. And I'm gonna open up my goodie bag. Okay, and I'm gonna go in that goodie bag and I'm gonna start saying stuff and deciphering through stuff that's gonna knock that person down. I'm gonna give them the same energy that they was giving me. Okay. But understand this, I'm not the judge. I don't you know what I'm saying? I'm not God. I can't tell you how to live your life and and what you doing and how much you make, none of that. But understand, when somebody come for me, I'm gonna life shame, I'm gonna body shame, I'm gonna hair shame, I will talk about your dog, I will talk about the blades of grass in your lawn. I promise you I will. Okay. So I'm just letting y'all know, don't take nothing I say personal. That is specifically for that person, because I feel like I'm in my goodie bag, y'all. I'm pulling everything out the goodie bag and I'm giving them what they need. Okay, the same thing they tried to give me, I'm giving it back to them. All right, but understand this: only God can judge you. That's the only one who has dominion over your life. Skylife don't. Okay. But as always, everybody who knows me and who been following me understand that they know I got good intentions, but I will get them people legs, okay, at all costs. As always, do everything in God's divine order. Do everything in the spirit of righteousness to make sure righteousness prevails. And yes, God told me that in the spirit of righteousness, get their legs, because sometimes people don't understand until you do a you on you. Okay? Sometimes people don't understand plain English to say, leave me alone. I'm not interested. I'm not included in it. I don't want to be a part of it. But then when you do a you on you, sometimes people are able to understand, okay, well, I did that to her. So she did that back to me. And maybe they can understand I don't like that feeling. Or maybe I shouldn't have done that. You understand that? And sometimes color folks, we ignorant. We don't understand things that come respectfully. Sometimes we only understand disrespect. So sometimes disrespect has to be met with disrespect. Do everything in the spirit of righteousness to ensure righteousness prevails. Skylight loves y'all. Have a good day.
There you go. That part. That part, YT. That part. All right, y'all. I'm headed over to Andy Channel. Let me see what they talking about. Bye bye.